a game. I think it should have got game of the year, but I think it won best game direction. I mean, think about it.
No, actually, no. Horizon didn't win fuck all last year.
I thought they won something.
Yeah,
no.
Horizon did win something last year.
No,
I thought
Horizon
they won
Zero
music.
Dawn. No, Horizon Zero Dawn. Why do you think people started saying fucking Horizon Zero awards? They won fuck all last year.
Hold on, man. I gotta look this shit up.
Niggas do gotta look that shit up. I didn't know. Yeah, to be honest.
I thought they won one thing last year. I didn't know they didn't win anything.
Well, no, I wouldn't expect anything else from you there, Royal. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, why's Josh still getting beat up, man?
Nah, they just breaking Josh into the round table.
Yo, but no word of a lie though. Fucking Thrash. When the first award came out, when the show actually officially started at 9, and I saw like Red Dead just sweeping all the awards, I thought for sure that's like what the whole award show was going to be like, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get Red Dead up.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
Hold on. We live, nigga. So get y'all niggas intros in. Nigga, go ahead, Fado. Nigga, first line.
All right, yo, guys, what's going on? I'm your boy Fado. Fucking my fist. Fucking glad to be here to share my thoughts on the shitty awards. Let's do this. Let's go.
Let's do this, nigga. What's up, Tay? Nigga, get your shit in, my nigga.
What up, everybody? Killer Tay 229. Welcome everybody for this late Game Awards post show.
And stop picking on Biddy and Josh, nigga. Damn.
Poor Josh, dude, man. Fucking hell, dude.
Let's do this shit.
Yes, sir, nigga. Shout out to Josh, my nigga. We just breaking them in. You notice people been picking on him, Diver, Royal. Now video in the chat fucking with my nigga. I don't want my nigga to walk away, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was picking on that nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. And then nigga, nigga, so here's what it is, my nigga. But we here, you know what I'm saying, giving y'all the second chapter of the CRUMBSIDE review. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing these little quickie reviews for y'all. About the latest news, or somebody who made a video saying some dumb shit, or somebody getting clowned the fuck out. Only the round table can get niggas the way we get niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? We fresh off the Game Awards, nigga. I'm happy as fuck at the fact that it's over. This shit was boring as
yeah, it was, dude. It was
boring as fuck. It has some good shit. The ninja game with the girl with the bow and arrow. I'm on that.
I think that's the day one for me too.
I'm on that. I like that shit.
Yeah, I'm on that. I like the art style of that.
Weird. That's weird how motherfuckers was like hype for that. It's odd that motherfuckers like somehow like all of a sudden just hype for that. At the end, it says PlayStation. And motherfuckers, oh, that's why.
For real, nigga.
Those people need to shut the fuck up, dude.
I just like them ninja games, dude. Anything that deals with ninjas, I'm on it.
Ninja games?
Yeah.
True that.
Name one ninja game that was bad. I'll wait.
I don't know. I haven't played the whole lot of them. Oh, that Ninja Blade game that came up from Software last generation was fucking terrible.
Geomon was the only.
Yeah, wasn't it called Ninja Blade from? Yeah, it came out like last generation. It was from Software made it. Yeah.
What is the game?
I don't.
Motherfucker, hold on.
Hey, hold on. Nigga, we are talking about the VGAs. We don't have too much time. We don't have time.
That's how boring it was.
Ninja proof ass nigga. I need to know.
Hey, you can still talk about that. I'll figure out what the fuck bitch is called.
No. It's made by the same motherfuckers who made yeah, you're right. It's from Software. I never played it actually.
Yeah, that game was fucking horrible. So there you go. I just answered your question. Oh yeah, it was terrible, man.
Damn.
So good job. Name how many pirate games it sucks.
Nigga, hey, like 20. That game they showed that looked like that I thought was Sea of Thieves. It looked better.
Atlas looked fucking dope.
Oh yeah, Atlas.
But
wish it looked like that, bro. Real shit.
Honestly, that's what I said in the chat. I'm like, what is it? Sea of Thieves fucking 2 Content Edition? Like, what the fuck is that?
Real shit, nigga. The body
edition. Body edition, right? No kidding. Hey, the only issue.
This shit no Sea of Thieves though. You can't deny it.
No, it does. It does. But it looks like what Sea of Thieves should have fucking been. I agree with you.
I'm surprised they ain't
I only have one problem. I have one problem. Because I already know when that game comes out, even after early access and game preview goes by and shit, that game is gonna run like fucking dog shit. Because if they couldn't fucking properly fix fucking Arc, I have no faith in fucking the performance wise for this game either, man. So fuck you, Wildcard.
It's the same niggas who made that game, made this game.
Yeah, the same people that made Arc Survival Evolved is making Atlas.
But you fuck with No Man's Skies for years though.
And you waited for No Man's Sky. Like
I did. But they fixed a lot of the performance issues in that game too as well.
Hey, hold on. I got a better question that I need to hear answers from, nigga. Was the girl with the big glasses on the keyboard a dude? Like, was that a dude?
Yeah, I was saying
it
that. I was
sounded
thinking
like a fucking dude, bro.
The voice was deep as fuck, dude.
And she was like, "We won." I was like, "What? Wait, what?"
I'm just saying. She looked like she.
I thought it was somebody else talking. I looked up and she was leaving the mic. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Like, whoa, Thomas. Jeez.
I'm just saying. She looked like she could do more pull-ups than I do, man. And I do pull-ups every day.
That mixed girl singer that was singing Red Dead shit. Now that bitch looked like she could crush a walnut with her armpits, my nigga. She had some arms. She was pretty though. She was pretty as fuck. She was pretty as fuck. Nigga, she was
stand unshaken.
Nigga, she'll real naked choke the shit out of your ass though, nigga. I tell you that fucking nigga, it is.
Soon as the arm wrap around your throat, you out.
Ain't nothing worse than have a lady rear naked choke you, and then you feel something poking you from behind.
Man, that's shit.
Outside from the Mortal Kombat 11 announcement, which I thought was actually rather cool, the way they actually like put that in there during like the nominees for best racing in sports, and all of a sudden the trailer for Mortal Kombat 11 picked up. That was actually pretty cool. But the biggest highlight for me, as far as all the announcements that were announced, I would have to say probably the last campsite definitely took me by surprise because I was not expecting to see another game from Hello Games that soon. So that took me by surprise, and I love that art style, bro. That art style, man, just fucking intrigues me.
Hey,
same with fucking Pathless.
That Obsidian game.
Yes,
is that
Outer
Worlds.
Worlds.
Nice.
That's going to be a day one buy. That's going to be a day one buy.
It's a good game. It's a good game. Like I said, but them niggas can never come up with their own ideas. It's like based on the Fallout series. So it's like they can't. That's one thing.
Well, they are the original Fallout developers, so yeah, it makes sense. But this game here is actually going to make fucking Fallout, or I guess their own version of Fallout look right compared to Fallout 7. Fucking trash.
Oh yeah, it's gonna kill that. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of. Hey, what I felt like what they showed games that were like Xbox One X and Pro, like an upgrade from what normally we had. Like Fallout 76 got upgraded to that one game that we just talked about.
Outer Worlds,
game. And then the CFD's game got upgraded to that shit.
To Atlas.
Like it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was a strange watch. But the whole time I was like, I want to see the final game. What was the final game? What was the final game?
Oh, the final game was the announcement for fucking Persona 5 and Smash. Joker coming into Smash Brothers.
I was surprised about that Fallout game. I mean, not Fallout, but Far Cry game. That Far Cry Fall Dawn.
A New Dawn. That shit looks fucking
garbage, I was surprised that was coming out so quick.
That shit looks fucking trash.
Hey, look. All I'm gonna say is this: those twin black bitches could get it.
God, that's Ubisoft pushing that whole entire shit.
They look like they could take control. You ain't taking control and shit. No, nigga.
They both 8. Add them together, they 16.
Yeah, 16 together. 16 together, nigga. One good at one thing, the other good at the other, nigga. You got a full package, nigga, when you put both together, nigga. It's what it is. But overall, okay, first let's talk about God of War, my nigga. How big of a surprise was that?
That was a big surprise.
That was a big surprise to me. I thought for sure fucking RDR2 was going to take it, but I'm happy either way.
It looked like Red Dead was getting ready to come out of his mouth quick.
Yeah,
nigga, y'all don't
that fucking pick for me, man.
He's out here waiting to flip tables.
Nigga, hey, real shit. Hey, I get it. Like I said in the chat, on the panel while I'm stuttering on the panel at 6 shit. I was like, it's a lot of Xbox niggas right now erasing messages because they knew they was finna hit send as soon as Red Dead Redemption 1. The niggas knew that God of War was gonna lose. I knew God of War was gonna lose, so I know them niggas was erasing the shit. It's quiet as fuck over there in Xbox time right now, my nigga. God of War won it.
Shouldn't they be happy? Shouldn't they be happy because they're fucking Forza Horizon 4 fucking won and fucking slobbered
Forza
all
always
on?
win. That ain't nothing new. Forza always gonna win.
Go ahead.
I was kind of fucking nervous because this was probably been the first year that fucking Forza wouldn't have won.
Yeah,
but they ain't had 6 people.
But they didn't even win last year.
No,
yeah, they won.
It did, but it was like by itself. It's like there's no other racing games coming out as much as Forza is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember Forza fucking Motorsport 7.
Forza won last year, but they didn't make a scene like it was this time. They did it like they did at the pre-show.
It was a placeholder win. I mean, it said racing and sports. Like, nigga, racing ain't sports. Don't lump those shits together. It takes way more work to make a sports game than it would ever take to make a fucking racing game, my nigga. Yeah. You gotta build different humans with different faces, and all of them gotta do animations.
You know how much
all you're doing is showing wheels turn.
You have to program. You know how much AI you gotta program into a motherfucker for the motherfucker to run left and slant right and catch the motherfucking ball.
Right, exactly.
Doesn't really do much for you to you know what I'm saying, program the car to move left.
I thought FIFA was gonna win that. I thought FIFA or 2K was gonna win that. To be honest, I really did. I thought FIFA or 2K would have won. It's a more popular game, my nigga. But only time
they gonna win if Forza doesn't make next year. They should win because Forza's not coming out next year.
Mm-hmm. So where's the almighty fucking Craig Harris at, dude? That motherfucker was sitting there telling everybody to buy that shitty ass Anthem game because he wanted to see Dragon Age, and yet here we are.
He was cheering on Red Dead the whole time. He was cheering on Red Dead.
What's that, Craig? If you're listening,
Dragon Age.
That was Dragon Age.
I think that wasn't Dragon Age.
I think it's a new game too.
I'm telling you, that's Dragon Age. It had the similar art style, man. It's like the previous.
If it was Dragon Age, they would have said it was Dragon Age. Dragon Age name would have been on there. No, they wouldn't have. It was
a hashtag. Why not? It was a fucking hashtag.
They would have hashtag Dragon Age though.
No, they wouldn't have.
Hey, what happened last VGAs, man? Nigga, we had Sayaku, whatever that shit was, do the same exact shit. Yeah. Shadows Die. They said Shadows Die twice. Everybody thought it was Bloodborne 2 or some kind of Tenchu or something. Mainly Bloodborne 2, and it turned out to be a totally different game. They did the same move right here with that shit right here.
It is quasi Tenchu 2. I mean, it is quasi.
It is, but it's not Tenchu. You know what I'm saying? It is. But it's not.
They started off making Tenchu, and they made a whole new thing with it.
Right.
Like they thought of so much new shit. They was like, "Fuck it, let's make it a whole new game."
Right, but if you look at that shit, that game looked like it don't even match that teaser trailer. You know what I'm saying? It shows some kind of contraption tightening up with some blood in it.
That's it. No, that's his arm. That's his arm. Yeah, that's his forearm.
Oh shit. Well, it looked like a torture device to me then. Yeah, I don't know, nigga. It didn't look like it looked darker than what it is. I don't know.
You know how like in Bloodborne you have like a trick weapon. Like in Bloodborne you have a trick weapon.
Excuse me for a moment here. Let me go ahead and actually.
That's just dope.
I want to put this to bed real quick, man. BioWare just fucking put a goddamn fucking post up right after the awards. A message from Mark, blah 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 blah, the two guys at the Dread Wolf Rises. It says we have been working on a new Dragon Age. A game quite a while now, and I'm pleased to finally tease the experience of this project. Bow down, suck my dick. Thank you. I told you guys it was Dragon Age. Fuck hearts. I'm always right, bitches.
Not always.
Dragon Age.
Well, not always. 2% of the time. 2% of the time.
Not always. You think No Man's Sky is better than Anthem?
He's not gonna let this.
Dude, I'd rather play No Man's Sky any day of the week over shitty ass Anthem, dude.
You
have fun with your microtransaction infested fucking game when that bitch drops, dude. Because Anthem's gonna be fucking.
I mean, you did say Anthem was gonna show Battletoads, so.
Yeah.
Dude, I was hoping that fucking Phil was actually gonna tease that, dude. But that motherfucker didn't even have the balls to mention that motherfucking game, dude.
Yeah, fuck you, that fucking Battletoads, man.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a motherfucker, man. There's a history with me in that fucking franchise, dude. So fuck you very much, man.
You about the only person.
Fuck it, then I'll go in alone.
Hey, low key, real talk. I never knew that Devil May Cry is such a big deal, man. always thought like it's like not that big of a title. Like I loved it since I was a kid, but I just thought just
Nah,
That shit is a cult. That shit is a cult favorite.
That's not Dragon
Age.
Age. That's not Dragon Age.
Dante is an iconic ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's an iconic ass gaming nigga right there.
Because
he brought that over.
You'll be able to play. You'll be able to play the demo tomorrow on Xbox.
Don't give a shit.
Hey, low key, I'm thinking about going out and copping one.
Nigga, it's gonna be on PlayStation.
Stop.
2 days, niggas.
Don't do something that stupid, Royal. Don't go out and fucking support Microsoft for a fucking demo.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'll return it afterwards. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
And get fuck all for it.
The demo's coming to Sony. I'm like, cool.
It is.
Yeah, I made the wrong choice. I didn't mean to buy this console. GameStop, could you? You know what I'm saying?
My cousin already had buy it as a gift.
Who the fuck's fault is that, bitch?
Buy it as a gift so you can return it and be like, oh yeah, they had already bought him one. So.
Yeah. Hey, these motherfuckers wanted the X. I got them the regular X.
Excuse me, Mark.
I'm feeling that.
That's what the real reason why they're promoting it strongly, because they're trying to get people to buy the Xbox.
I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I waited for 4 years for this motherfucker.
Hey,
I'll wait another 2 weeks.
Hey, Crash. I ain't gonna lie. Crash Team Racing look nice, cuz. Crash Team Racing
it
did
does.
look nice, my nigga.
Yeah, I do like that.
That looks dope.
I might cop it.
The fuck you mean you might cop it? But you're gonna cop that shit? Shut up, you're copping that stuff there, Octavius.
Dude, it's already a shit ton of fucking games there. I already got fucking.
What is this nigga talking about? Multiplayer concern. What is he talking about? Hey, what's up, big money nigga?
Hey y'all, what's up, bro? Hey man, I'm so glad God of War. What's up, LB? What's up, Fatal? What's up, Mirror? What's up, Killer Tiff?
What's up there,
What
big
up,
money?
Big Money? Did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy that bitch ass show?
Hey man, I cannot believe Ultimate Alliance is exclusive.
A Switch exclusive.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, is that game?
That's a game that I fucking got.
Time out. Isn't that the game that Crystal Dynamics fucking is working on?
No,
that's not.
I swear to God, I thought it was.
No, Crystal Dynamics is working on the Avengers project.
It was Square Enix that was working on something though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, they
some
saying
shitty
that's-
Avenger
They're the
game.
ones who's bringing it.
They're shelving fucking
They
Deus Ex
published-
for a shitty Avengers game. Fucking dumb fucks.
Yeah,
Fuck those.
Hey,
I
first
thought
of
that
all, that's a better business move because Avengers.
exactly.
First of all, fuck the Avengers. How dare you? How dare they fucking shelf Deus Ex, man?
No, they shelf
Fuck Deus Ex.
Fever.
Bro,
Okay,
come on, bro. You
Say that
got-
to my face there, Cortavius. I'll bitch back the fuck out of you, son.
Get on camera. Get on camera.
Fatal, because if you
Hold
had
on.
Square Enix and you had the choice of making an Avenger game that's real big right now, they're the biggest thing right now, or you can make Deus Ex.
I would tell them to go fuck themselves. Make another goddamn Deus Ex. Because Mankind Divided was fucking underrated and fucking fantastic.
I mean, you just don't want to make money, is what you're saying. let's not
Wait,
take
say it again?
an IP that's huge and make a game off of it. Look what happened with Spider-Man, because I think these motherfuckers like tripping on me when I was like, bro, Spider-Man's gonna outsell God of War, and I told them like, bro, I love God of War, and I told them low key, I think God of War is gonna be a better game. There's no way it wouldn't be, but Spider-Man is outselling this bitch. Spider-Man is a big deal. Motherfuckers. I don't even know who the fuck anything is, but I know who Spider-Man is. You telling me it's not gonna outsell God of War? Same way with
I'm
Avengers.
surprised Spider-Man didn't win anything.
Hey, please don't remind me of that because that was a dumb bet on my behalf.
Hey, low key, I wouldn't like. I was thinking they would have won like best sound design.
Hey, bro, when Red Dead won the first 3, I was mad because I was like, oh, they finna do all Red Dead.
I was actually quite happy, actually.
I wasn't.
What were the first 3 categories of Red Dead?
No, look, look, they could have won 2 of them, but the score, like the music, fuck no. You see that song they sung when they had a black church? These niggas had
Whoa.
They had a
Wait a
black
minute,
church
so-
song that shit. They had
Didn't Microsoft just buy Team Ninja? No, that's Ninja Theory.
Hold the fuck on, Fatal. No, hell, you ain't cut me off, nigga. They had somebody mama up there with the pearls and everything, nigga.
I thought that was a deacon, bro. I thought that was a deacon, bro.
I'm telling you, it was a church. These niggas went to Cincinnati.
Stand unshaken.
Black Church of Health, nigga.
Best voice
Nigga.
actor should have went to the dude that played
God.
Spider-Man 2. That's the best Spider-Man ever, cuz.
Nigga.
Outside the comic book,
Bro,
What,
when
the
they
new one?
played
Spider-Man
that
I've ever
music
seen.
thrash, oh my god, that
Okay,
shit
now
was
I'm
terrible.
definitely
Oh my
scared to play
God.
Yeah,
fucking
man.
Spider-Man now. I'm scared
They
to play
fucked that.
Spider-Man now.
They
Bro,
fucked that
I'm
movie
telling you,
music
that's
up,
the
dog.
best Spider-Man
Yeah,
I've
they did. They
ever.
did.
Yeah,
Fuck that
it
music up
is.
for Red
I
Dead.
beat
Day one by Geico.
I beat Spider-Man
What
yesterday.
were the
nigga.
first three categories of
Platinum.
I don't even know. I know one of them was sound.
Judge
The other
Red
one-
Dead.
No, it was best narrative.
You can't tell me that fucking performance didn't fucking move you. That final performance, dude that plays
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You read,
No,
I don't remember his last name.
It didn't do fuck all to me. Sorry, dude. It just didn't do fuck all for me, man.
I said
Hey,
a
that
baby
Devil May
tear, my nigga.
Cry. That Devil May Cry. I ain't gonna lie. That music was good, bro. I liked it, that lady when she was singing that music.
Yo, she had some nice tits on her too, eh?
No.
The song is good,
Hey,
but that performance is
titties are easy. Titties are easy, my nigga. Talent is hard, nigga. And that bitch didn't have no talent.
Hey. I agree.
What you think, Tron? What's your opinion, Tron? What's your highlight of the show?
I got like an hour and 45 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
You didn't miss much.
I haven't missed much. I've been seeing everybody argue on Twitter. So someone tried to spread rumors that Microsoft bought Square Enix. I was like, that can't be true. I've been looking all for it.
Where the fuck did these dumb motherfuckers come up with this shit, man?
I'm so mad. I was not really mad. I was like, they need to be saved.
Hey man, did y'all see?
Somebody got to save them because they're losing money. They are losing money. Square Enix is losing money. Let's be real.
I mean,
Hey man, did y'all see the look on the Xbox executive's face? Hey man, did y'all see the Xbox executive's face when they announced God of War one game of the year? Did you look how it panned toward them? They was just clapping their hands like, oh shit.
Oh,
Are you talking about Aaron Slauberg?
I gotta run back that shit just to see that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When all three of them niggas walked up in the beginning, I thought they was gonna say we all making one console. We're gonna be together.
Oh, dude, I thought that shit was gonna happen too.
That would have been a highlight. That would have been, that would have been fucking hilarious, bro.
That'll be a console threesome.
Nigga.
Whoa,
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Nintendo stole the show, bro. I think Nintendo stole the show, bro.
They
stole the show. They stole the show, Nintendo.
Wait, how the fuck did Nintendo show the? What? How?
I'm talking about with the announcement. Go ahead.
The announcement of Joker on Smash Brothers. That's all
not stealing the show.
I'm just saying, with the things that they did, they stole the show. They was the most entertaining at the time, I think, in my opinion.
They did kind of steal a lot. That's why the Twitter thing is still about Persona 5.
I have to disagree on
I
that,
can't
but okay.
believe that. Hey, Tron, how? But the thing I don't understand, Tron, how the fuck is they gonna get a character from Persona, but Persona is not even? I thought Persona was gonna come.
It actually, technically,
Because Nintendo has a good relationship with Atlas.
No, it's not that. It's just Nintendo did a lot of Atlas games before.
Okay.
So
yeah, and there's a new Atlas game coming out too.
PlayStation got a little bit later than with the Persona 1.
Oh, okay.
What's the nigga talking about crossplay, my nigga? What's he saying? What?
No, they were
Who's
saying
talking about
like,
crossplay?
they thought that they was gonna go up there and announce some crossplay shit.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I did. I thought that shit too, like low key.
Crossplay.
And that's why I was like, man, don't nobody want crossplay for real, man.
Nah, it's not that serious.
Corporate motherfuckers want crossplay for real.
Hey, you know what's bad? You know what's bad is that Phil Spencer, when he came up on stage, all the fuck he talked about was Game Pass, my nigga. These niggas,
that's all Jeff was asking him about Game Pass.
No, Thraz, did you hear him?
But you know
when
it's
he
all
said,
set up. It's all set up. What you say, Big Money?
Thraz, did you hear when he said we did good this year? Y'all didn't do shit this year.
Yeah, that's right. I heard that too.
No, but seriously, what do y'all expect? Yeah, we was doing terrible this year. Of course, they're not gonna say that.
I know that.
I don't expect them to say that, no.
Hey, and then he said next year is gonna be even better with Crackdown.
They're gonna have
Gears of War
60%.
5 and like nigga, Gears of War might be good, but other than that, I can't see it.
Yeah, bro, come on,
Yeah, did y'all hear about Phil Spencer actually acknowledges like Amazon and Google as long-term competitors? but then say shit about Sony.
Yeah, because he's tired of the console shit, my nigga. It's a wrap.
Yeah. They're not competing because
They're
how
not
the fuck
competing.
are you gonna compete?
Yeah, you can't compete.
You can't. And besides, I think they're going to. I feel like Sony and Microsoft will have a good relationship later on in the years. They will.
No, they will. Microsoft, like I said, out of the
And Nintendo, they're
console
also have a
race.
relationship. They're going to have.
They're bringing their games to. They're bringing their games to the PlayStation. That's just it. I mean, every game. I don't give a fuck. I haven't seen a game yet.
I agree.
Not one. You know what I'm saying? I like what the fuck. Every one that they bought, them motherfuckers own they shit unless they already had the game come out on their system. That's it.
Hellblade
was already on
That
PlayStation.
was already.
Yep, that's what I mean.
And then I think they said the next game is going to be on PlayStation already, and they just released the physical.
Yeah,
version.
that Obsidian game.
Yeah, Obsidian game's coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, that's because they was already working on that. That was on American.
I hate that. You know why I hate that excuse? It's because Square Enix was already working on Tomb Raider for the PS4, and that shit didn't come out. They stopped that shit from coming out and being.
Yeah, it came out last year.
Yeah, but so
it came out
a year later. So somewhere, if there was contracts, they were breached it, right? Because they already for.
Nah,
and then Xbox took it over. That's what I said. That's why I said this is a myth.
None of the contracts with Sony was mentioned.
What
so,
you mean? No contract for any game.
We didn't know Nier was coming back.
There ain't no contracts. There ain't no contract.
Well,
they're not obligated. They're not obligated.
Here's how I see it. It's true. No. Here's the thing, right? I actually listened to Six Generation. We was talking about this with Craig, right? So there's truth. They're both correct and both wrong, right? Like Craig was saying that if a company buy another company and there's already contracts and shit involved, like that that company don't really have to honor that shit. And Sick was like, that's crazy. You have to honor all contracts when you take over a company. You take over their positive, their assets, and their fucking, you know what I'm saying, and their fucking loss. You gotta take over all of that shit. That's how it works. The reason why the company is selling it to you because their loss is higher than their assets right now. That's why they can't fuck with it. No one's buying them.
They're buying all these third party.
Scared of this shit, right? But the thing is, it's kind of like, all right, it's kind of like this, right? If you get a loan, right, to buy a car, right? If you get a loan to buy a car, and then halfway through your loan, you sold that motherfucking car, you still got to pay the bank the rest of the amount.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're still obligated
that's in that contract. That's their contract, but it's a different kind of contract. I mean, what was signed? What kind of contract you signed with Tomb Raider then? What kind of contract was signed with Tomb Raider?
But this is what I'm saying. This is a business contract, and a business contract can be renegotiated. So after Microsoft bought that company, they could renegotiate those contracts with Sony now that they own that company.
So why not renegotiate and then make their console more appealing? If they don't,
because you have to pay out more money. You have to pay out more money.
But here's what I'm saying. But this is the part where I agree with Sick and Thrash, right? Even if once they finish all those contracts out, games are still going to go on PlayStation. And here's why I said that, right? Xbox said they're gonna put this shit on everything.
All the devices.
Oh yeah.
One of them dudes who's like, well, that just means PCs, mobile tablets, not PlayStation. Think about this for a second, okay? Just think about this. Xbox want to put their shit where it's popular. Right now, there's a console that has over 80 million bought. The amount of gamers that's there, you don't want a piece of that. Really? You don't want a piece of that.
I want a piece of that.
Sell your shit, but you don't want to put it on something that
it don't make sense. It don't make
business. Gamers that buy this shit and buy games on it. So
shit don't make business sense.
Your game going on there and motherfuckers buying it, it's real high. You ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, when they buy a business, they look at the numbers, nigga. They look at the numbers when they buy a fucking business.
At all. They're not competition anymore. As far as hardware sales or even software sales, right? They're not in competition as far as hardware sales or software sales anymore. So why can't they do that? They don't do, just their fucking.
At the end of the day, y'all don't understand it. Cause at the end of the day, these are third-party companies. If they're selling games on every console, it's going to sell more on the PlayStation. When those numbers come into play, Xbox is only looking at Xbox's numbers. No, they're looking at the numbers they were making with PlayStation 2. If they cut out PlayStation just entirely, they're going to cut out over half of what that company is worth. Because them people already have a fan base with Sony. So why would they cut the shit? If there's a Hellblade 2, it's gonna be on PlayStation as well. It'd be fucking extremely stupid not to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I mean, they look at Tomb Raider and learn the lesson from Tomb Raider to where Tomb Raider came out a year on the motherfucking Xbox first and still sold more on the PlayStation 4 when it came out a year later. So it's like it's just it don't make sense. It's
So I have a question.
No, I hear what you said, but I'm gonna reserve my judgment on that because I don't know. It's the way they do business nowadays is crazy. So I'm gonna reserve my judgment. I'm gonna wait and see what they're gonna do. It sound good. I just want to reserve my judgment because I don't know.
I mean, for sure. Hey, wait for it. Like they want you to wait for E3. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying. Why? I don't know why companies would want to lose money. Why spend money on a mid-tier motherfucking developer who barely make games that sell already, and then lose its biggest asset? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all. So it's.
Let me ask you a question, Thrash.
Don't make sense. Go ahead.
So aren't people going to expect Sony to do the same thing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who did Sony buy? Who did Sony buy?
No. Aren't people going to think that The Last of Us should be on Xbox and PC and shit like that?
Yeah. And Sony not going to do it. You know why Sony not going to do it? Because
they don't be the bad guy though.
Sony's lifeblood is PlayStation. Microsoft's lifeblood is not Xbox.
Well, shit, they didn't give a fuck about Journey going to PC.
Sony don't own the niggas who make Journey. It's not a Sony made game. It's just exclusive to Sony. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference between first party games and not. Yeah. So it's like they don't have. It's like Street Fighter. It's even third party and it's on both. It's like they can't control certain things.
But you know what? I think what people.
Yeah.
You know what?
With Sony. But but that's some wild shit that Street Fighter 5 didn't go to Xbox. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's some wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The crazy thing. I think what people.
The next one ain't gonna be on Xbox anyways.
Yeah, I think what people thinking like if Microsoft gonna do that, what's the use of them? Because then it come up those questions like, well, why would Microsoft put out a competing console and stuff like that? That's why people got that argument about like why would
they're not competing no more though. I mean, if they were competing, they would keep exclusives for their system. They put exclusives out on PC and cell phones and didn't for. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not supporting this Xbox no more. Everything we seen Xbox XO, we seen nothing but Games Pass. They came to VGAs talking about nothing but Games Pass. They're not really giving a fuck about supporting the Xbox. Game Pass is coming to PC. The Xbox XO is going to every other device. He said multiple times we want to be on every device, not just one. And that's what they're fucking doing. They don't want to be on the Xbox only no more. So that's no longer the focal point. They are only using the brand name to get people to play shit on other shit. That's it. And that's off topic.
So,
back to this. No, we ain't getting none. Let's say round table. This is review. Let's get back to these video game awards. Fuck this.
I will say this about the award show. It was really interesting just to see how it wasn't fully cringy like the other award shows from even the one last year.
Yeah.
It was decent.
It had its cringe
moments. There was some cringy moments in there, Tron.
Cringe moments.
It wasn't cringy.
They didn't have that shaving cream guy, that shaving razor blade guy. They didn't have that.
Talking about Ted
that's part of the contract with the shaving company.
It was
the cringy part for me was that little puppet ninja shit, man. Like that was not necessary.
That puppet.
That was cringy as fuck.
I forgot Ninja was in there. I don't pay attention to it. I don't really care.
I think they missed a big opportunity when they had the Russo brothers up there. I just knew they was gonna present something. I'm like, this all the fuck they doing? Like,
you know what it was?
Shitty fucking Avengers cash grab.
The VGAs this year is what I see is it was a giant commercial. It was a giant commercial, bro. That's what it was. It was everybody was coming there to get their commercial money in.
It started to look like G4. Like when G4 was, it was all about games. Then it came to be some other crap commercials. So it's like,
I mean, they showed Supersonic Wolf get his weird ass up there. Blue contacts. Yeah, I'm like, why you got blue contacts on, my nigga? Why blue? Not hazel, nigga. No, it couldn't be something natural. It had to be blue.
Oh, you talking about
Supersonic Wolf?
Yeah, Supersonic Wolf.
Well, he's a good gamer. He's a good gamer.
Hey, he is a good gamer. Gamer props. Don't get your black ass on stage in a goddamn costume with some blue contacts on and not end your era. How the
He
fuck
cooling
you
right
edge?
now.
Nigga, did you see that nigga edge up? Hey, it was black people cringe for me because I'm a nigga and I ain't never going up on nobody's stage with a new ass, fresh ass edge
Hey,
up.
did y'all see
I'm not.
Kratos? Kratos come on there with that show enough haircut. I was like,
Hey,
Oh
is this
yeah.
nigga show enough?
hey,
Green card, boy.
hey.
I'm
He's
sorry,
a
guys, but
face.
I love Kratos' outfit. I was trying to feel like, what the heck he wearing? And I
Yeah,
really
what
Nigga.
was that? A Charlie Brown suit or some
no,
shit?
no,
Like,
no.
Dude,
It
who
wasn't
gives a fuck,
Yo,
dude? You don't question fucking Mr. Judge, man.
don't hate because I
Mr.
want that
Judge,
suit.
fuck that.
I'll rock the fuck out of that
No,
suit.
guys, no. This
he said,
outfit
I'll
was
rock the fuck out of that suit.
very 80s, though. It felt very 80s. It looked 80s. That's why I
He
Yeah,
love
didn't
it.
so
even look the
I didn't
same,
see
bro.
the
He didn't even look the
I didn't
same to me.
Nah, he didn't. He looked like he got some money now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't see, I didn't see the
He
VG.
looked
Okay,
paid,
I didn't
dog.
see the award or anything like that. Did they show like what are the new games that they showed? And I'll bail out.
No
A
unicorn.
lot of fucking.
They really
Most of them
didn't
were
show
indie.
anything new. It was all
Yeah,
Fortnite,
the
PUBG.
Fucking Fortnite.
Dragon Age. I like the Dragon
Hey,
Age one.
I
that
didn't
Like,
see the
PUBG
hey, that
Dragon
Far
PS4
Cry,
shit.
that Far Cry looked good. That Far Cry looked
Yeah.
real
The
good. I liked that.
Beyonce women. The
They didn't even
Beyonce.
show Dying
He
Light.
said
They didn't show Dying Light.
Beyonce.
No, they didn't
Oh no,
show
they
Dying
did.
Light.
They no. They did. They
showed
announced
Dying Light.
some new shitty ass fucking not Dying Light fucking. I'm thinking of Dead by Daylight. My bad. That
Yeah,
shitty ass
Dead,
fucking.
Dead,
Not
Dead
Dead by
by Daylight.
Daylight. Yeah.
Man, I can't with this shit.
Hey,
Like,
what was the name of that? It was this one Japanese like game for Sony that came out. The dude, it was a girl. She was like a ninja, and she
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
flying with a bird.
That was my game of the
Pathless.
show. That,
Pathless.
yeah, Pathless. That shit was
Yeah,
my game of
Pathless
the
is
show for sure.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
slick right there. I
Hey,
liked that.
hold on. Let's go down the line. Big. What was your game of the show? Was that your game of the show?
No, that one. I think Mortal Kombat. That shit.
Okay.
Woo.
oh
that
no,
was-
not with
that
that
was the
music.
graphic.
Not with that music.
Hey, let him have it. This is. You know what I'm saying? Mortal Kombat. The music
Yeah.
was off. The music was
Yeah, the
off.
music
though.
was
We were
off,
talking about that.
but the
We were
shit.
talking
I
about
thought
that.
somebody. I honestly
We didn't bring
thought
it up.
somebody like took the video and just put it on there. Like I didn't. I thought it was like
Nah,
a fake
I
person. Like
think. Yeah, you're right. It did seem like because it didn't match. The music didn't match. It wasn't the right music for that type
I
of.
like the way he trolled us at first. I like the way he trolled us. Then I like that part, the way he did that.
What about you, Fatal nigga? What's your,
My announcements definitely Outer Worlds got me excited for Obsidian.
I just sit down and watched I finally got to watch the trailer. Sorry, Fayo, but
Well, you're good.
Dragon Age, and holy shit.
that shit
Told
was
you.
no goddamn Dragon Age.
Yeah, that was
Motherfuckers,
Dragon Age,
Bioware
Thrash.
confirmed
That
it in
was
the
Thrash.
blog, you bitch.
Oh, it did?
That was
Yes.
Dragon Age.
That was Dragon Age.
Oh,
It was
okay,
crazy too.
The
It
Dragon
was
Ball.
crazy,
I
but
didn't think it
Okay, I'm
was.
gonna bail out here. Thank you guys for having me on. Peace.
No problem.
Yeah,
guys.
no
All right.
problem.
Later, buddy.
Hey,
all right,
sis.
fam.
All right,
Dude, I told you Dragon Age was going to get announced. So now fucking Craig owes me an apology for trying to force my fat ass to get Anthem. Fuck Anthem. Anyways, the highlight for me, actually, there was a couple games. Fuck Anthem. There's a couple games that actually that stood out to me. I ain't get that, bitch. I ain't buying no shitty ass fucking Plantham, dude. Fuck that.
Nigga,
crap.
hey, nigga,
Anyway,
Anthem, you gonna run it with me. That's what you gonna do, cuz.
fuck you, right?
Hey,
Um,
Fatal, one game. There's a lot of niggas here. Nigga, choose your number one big.
It's gonna be
booty
2
game.
seconds.
Nigga, no, Fatal 2 seconds. Canadian seconds. They gonna be Canadian.
Motherfucker. I swear to Christ. If you don't let me fucking say my. If you don't let me say what the fuck I'm gonna say, goddamn, I'm gonna snap the fuck out.
Hey,
Yeah,
y'all,
good.
the Sixers ass if they fire you. That's all fucking good to talk about game of the year, cuz.
The last campsite definitely was a good one for me, and the last one for me was definitely probably going to be Outer Worlds, man.
Okay, that's a good story. It's a good
Oh,
choice.
and Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 3. You fuck ass. Go ahead, take. What you
Squeeze it in there.
Pathless was my that one game that excited me.
That was a
Yeah.
slick game.
Yeah, that was a good ass game. That was nice. I like that shit too, nigga. What about you, Flush?
I mean, you already know it's Devil May Cry, but we seen that shit already, so it don't count.
Fuck ass.
Yeah.
It don't count. We seen that shit. We know it's coming already, so that shit don't count. I'm gonna go with Pathless 2. Pathless 2 dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was. The Asian will choose the Asian games.
I mean, I'm a white nigga, cuz. What do you expect?
He said,
What's up, OG Sick, nigga?
Not only am I a rice eater, I know how to cook rice.
I'm an Asian.
Shit, there you go.
Wait,
There you go.
all you use the rice, a pot, and press a button, nigga. There ain't even no fucking task no more for y'all.
But you use a rice
Gotta
cooker. You
Gotta
use a rice cooker. See,
Hell yeah, we all
I
do.
have a rice cooker too.
Hell yeah.
yeah. See, I don't have to do that.
What you think? Hey, what's up, sick man? What's your game of the show?
Come on, man. We was in the same trash.
Hey.
What's up, Sick? What's up, Sick?
I'm just
What
calling.
up,
Hey,
Sick?
I got a question for you though, Thrash, real quick.
all right. Hey,
How do
Josh,
you
let me know
set
in the
up
chat.
these hangouts?
Say it again. What?
How do you set up these hangouts? Because yours look different from mine.
I just go do through YouTube.
Events, right? You go through events.
Yeah, events. Yeah, do through events. Yeah.
Depending on your
Okay. That's
That's
why
how
I
I
said
do it too.
okay. All right.
But go ahead. What's your shit? Not everybody was there, nigga. Not everybody that was here was
Rage
there.
2. Rage 2.
Oh yeah. This fucking
Only game that was
Damn, I
about
forgot
anything.
about
Yeah, I
Rage.
can't wait till that shit come out too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Rage
forgot
2
about
look good.
Rage.
But I already seen that last game awards. That's why I didn't say that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Nah.
don't know. I didn't
Everything else there was just like, whatever.
That's why I didn't say Devil May Cry because we've seen that shit already. That's why I said Pathless. Pathless is dope, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pathless,
Pathless is dope.
damn.
Hey, JDO.
He
My
left
bad,
already.
dog. Damn, why I still see his little picture there? All right.
I don't
never
know. It's off of mine now, but he gone already. He was in the chat saying peace out. I wanted to get that nigga's his game of the show, but I guess he had to bounce. Hey, what's up with you? Hey, Try, you already got yours in, huh? Cause you cut in line.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, go ahead.
I really want to see. I guess Pathless. Well,
Yeah, that game was the game of the show, bro.
that one
Yeah,
Pathless,
that game.
and there's another one I want to see is, of course, I will try Rage 2.
Rage 2 look better.
I really
better.
look. I actually want to play something different sometimes.
Mhm.
So you want to. I didn't play the first one.
Play the first one, trust me.
Huh?
Play the first one, trust me, it's really good.
Oh, okay. It's
What's
on
up,
the.
Larry?
It's
but I was
real
crazy.
boring when you first start out.
No, you weren't.
I was crazy when I said it though.
No.
I was crazy when I said that shit a long time ago. Like, yo,
no, because I did say last time I said I never played it before because I didn't know it was that interesting, but you were talking about it, how good it was. I was like, and you were describing about like what's that movie called? Is it like not Blade Runner, but what's that one movie?
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
You were describing it as Mad Max and stuff like that. And
Right,
it's like,
right.
Yeah, I
you
love
know,
Mad Max.
I should.
Which Mad Max was a better game than me, but this is just me.
Oh.
Nigga, all right.
But no,
All
it
right.
doesn't make you crazy at all, sick.
Boo game of the show, nigga. Oh, hold on, Lightbringer, you a PC nigga, so you don't really count. But what's your game of the show?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay,
Yes.
good choice.
Really?
Good pick.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
I didn't see no gameplay, but you know.
we didn't.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't no
just gonna say,
gameplay,
We
but it
didn't
was
see
a-
nothing.
Yeah, I didn't see no gameplay, but it's a nice surprise.
Oh,
We didn't see no
Yeah.
gameplay for
Other
Dragon
games-
Age either, but you know, it's
No,
just
the
the
other one
presentation.
from Obsidian.
Yeah,
The other one
that's-
from Obsidian. The other one from
But-
Obsidian looked good too.
But without
Outer
seeing
World.
Go ahead.
without seeing gameplay from Mortal Kombat X, it looks. I mean, Mortal Kombat 11, it looked just like Mortal Kombat X.
And
It might. It may well do. It may well,
Yeah.
my nigga. Shit. What about
Hey, now, look, okay, let me ask you this
okay.
right quick. I'm sorry, Thrash.
Yeah,
Do y'all think
go
that's a next gen game or what?
Nah.
Or Call of
No,
Duty?
no,
Mortal Kombat coming out this
It had a release
Mortal
date.
Kombat coming out next
It's
year.
coming out next year. In May,
Oh,
I
okay,
think.
okay.
April
Yeah.
23rd.
Okay.
April,
My birthday, it's coming out
April
my birthday.
23rd.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That week I'm going to the titty bar, then I'm getting Mortal Kombat.
Okay. All right. Hey, remember you said titty bar, not street club. Not strip club, my nigga. So, all right, my nigga. I'm gonna remember that. What's the boo boo game of the show, my nigga? What's the trash game of the show?
No Man's Sky.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Man, shut the fuck up, Cornelius.
This motherfucker's going in.
Hey, niggas couldn't wait to disrespect No Man's Sky. Was it even there?
I'm still salty that shit didn't win best ongoing game, bro.
Overwatch would.
Damn, nigga, what you
I
got?
was so pissed I had that shit day one too.
Well, what about you, Big Money, nigga?
Damn, I can't. It wasn't nothing there I didn't really not like. I didn't like a lot of shit. It was. You know what? I think.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was terrible, man. They really was trying to sell that to the PlayStation crowd, man. They really was trying to sell that.
Really,
I don't know, because they didn't really put a big. They didn't really put a big fucking emphasis on that it was coming to PlayStation.
They didn't have to because they know.
Yes, they did.
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, they fucking did.
They had at least 6 commercials throughout that entire goddamn thing.
I saw at least one.
Hey, you know what?
All I seen was at the end. It was like coming to PS4, Xbox.
No,
they talked to the guy on stage, and he was talking about like that Drake outfit and shit.
Yeah, and then they had the black guy with the pan in the cornfield and shit. The
guy literally came out and said, "We want to welcome the PlayStation family to PUBG" or some shit like that. Fuck out of here, dog.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't really know like excitement.
PUBG.
Because people on PlayStation do not give a fuck for PUBG.
They showed that shit about 5-6 times, bro.
I'm like dude from Resident Evil 7. Welcome to family, son. No, I'm cool. Hand me my wife and let me be out because I don't want to be a part of this family.
You got.
I'm trying to get the fuck up out of this crib, man.
I see a whole lot of Crackdown 3s in the chat, my nigga. They didn't like that Muppet. They didn't like that fucking Muppet.
Oh my god, man, Crackdown crazy shit.
I'm disappointed.
Yo, have y'all noticed they put more emphasis on Terry Crews than the actual game?
Oh my god, bro.
Because Terry Crews is the only thing that's selling the fucking game right now.
I love Terry Crews, but
you gotta understand though,
not like that though.
You gotta understand. This was the last biggest thing. This was the last big thing before that game come out. They supposed to have showed you some shit, and they showed you absolutely nothing. But two Terry Crews looking like they fighting over some Old Spice.
I would have rather them show some gears. I would have rather them show gears on this.
A minute and a half of that is focused on Terry Crews.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
That's some wild shit.
Real shit.
Is he supposed to be the protagonist of the game, or what the fuck is he in the game? I don't know.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the protagonist. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, the police squad and Crackdown. He's the leader of it.
He's not the one that you're going to be playing as, but he's like
okay.
like a
cameo,
commander or a sergeant.
Cameo token nigga. I got you.
Yeah.
Yo, Loki, y'all didn't feel disrespected watching that show?
No, I did. No, for sure.
People did.
Yeah, kind of.
It was too long. I know that.
It was commercial. It was too many fucking commercials. They was too busy trying to sell shit than trying to show shit. And everything they showed was shit they didn't have to show. I see why Sony don't want to go to E3. Like, I mean, the same shit at E3. Watch, man, bullshit, my nigga. Like, it was just commercials, my nigga, of old games. Fucking Fortnite and PUBG ran that show.
Yo, nigga. Jeff Keighley came out on stage, looked with a serious face, and said, "I've been wanting to do this for 5 years." Introducing Reggie Fils-Aimé. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Really? That's all right. This has been wanting to do for 5 years, my nigga. Okay.
That nigga. Y'all can say what y'all want. That man is winning right now.
Hey, but you know what, bro?
He's walking away with 5 of Big Money's fucking avatars right now.
Damn. Why you gonna use
that? Smash Brothers is gonna fucking sell like crack, dude.
I'm getting a Switch just for Smash Brothers.
Yo, ridiculously.
Nintendo walked away when it first came on. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, man. They hit a home run getting that exclusive, bro. They really hit a home run, bro.
What, that Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Yeah, that Mark. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it didn't look too bad, man.
No, they had.
I didn't mean to cut you off, sick.
They're the only.
No. You good.
They're the only niggas that showed an exclusive. You know, I realize that.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. You know, it was
right. You is right about that. But how long is it gonna be exclusive? Y'all think? A
Who
year.
cares?
That's forever. Nintendo, when Nintendo get
Probably
it exclusive,
indefinitely.
they expensive.
Hey, nobody in this world is ever getting Bayonetta's pussy. Now, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, man. You can't even be mad at Nintendo, though, right?
I'm not. No.
They stole. That's why I said I think they stole the show. I
But
really do
this
think they stole the show.
This is the reason why I say you can't be mad at Nintendo, because look at it for what it is, right? Marvel Ultimate Alliance, just like Bayonetta, was games that niggas did not buy. They even went as far as remastering Marvel Ultimate Alliance and putting that shit on Xbox One and PS4. Niggas still didn't go out and buy it. Now that it's coming exclusive to Switch, niggas like, yo, man, that shit I would have wanted Marvel Ultimate. Get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't. Come on. Cut it out.
Hey, I'm not mad because gamers they doing exactly what gamers asking to do. Get some third party exclusives. They fucking doing it. You can't fucking. It is what it is.
I don't even know why they would be mad at that game though. Y'all didn't even want that game. I felt the same way about Bayonetta. Y'all didn't want Bayonetta. Y'all showed Sega.
Hey, but did you play Bayonetta? It was a good game. It was a real good game.
Low-key, Bayonetta won Game of the year it came out.
Yeah, that shit was hot, bro. That's why I think they gonna hit another home run with this game. They gonna hit another Sony. I mean, not Sony, but Nintendo. They sneaking up on motherfuckers, bro. They really are. They sneaking up, bro.
Yo, another thing, man. We gotta stop with this shit, dog. Like. Niggas like I was gonna buy Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but it was $50 for the remaster. Dog, now that bitch gonna be $60 on the Switch, and them niggas gonna go and buy it, dog.
They're gonna buy it.
Forget about it. You ain't got it no more. Niggas is getting too acclimated to this Game Pass shit, dog. Like way too acclimated to it, dog. Get the fuck. Pay for what you want, dog.
Yeah, real shit.
Or you're not going to get anything. Or you're gonna get mediocre shit. And what are you gonna do? Complain about getting mediocre shit after you refuse to go out and actually buy a game?
Yeah, really.
On Thursdays, I will.
What's up, Rex?
Game Pass isn't free. What the fuck? Have y'all ever heard motherfuckers say that?
Yeah. Motherfuckers say free. I'm like, nigga, you paying them for this, my nigga. You're paying them for this. This is a main reason.
It's like me saying it's free on PlayStation Plus. Motherfucker, you play PlayStation Plus. What the fuck is this shit?
Hey, and even with Plus, I was gonna say even with Plus, to add to that, even with Plus though, you really paying to play online. Most motherfuckers don't even pay for those free games.
I'm saying I would never get Game Pass. Nigga. I mean, and Plus just for fucking those free games.
Free games, never. It's never for the fucking online.
And y'all see how much money they spending on that promoting Game Pass, and Sony still taking it with PlayStation Now. Like that shit is unreal. They don't even PlayStation Now
is a better service. The only reason why people saying that Xbox Game Pass is a better service now is because you get their brand new games day one. Yes, they're devaluing their brand new games so that they can sell you the service because they know you ain't gonna buy the game anyway.
Yeah, real
they AA games any fucking way.
Sony ain't got to do that. Sony refused EA access, and they said that they were doing it for the people. Yeah, why are we gonna have you paying for a service, right? Where you're never gonna own your game.
But didn't they retract that statement and said they should have went on ahead and got it?
No.
I thought I seen an article where they said that.
Oh, Josh. Here go Josh again. Come on, Josh.
I know I seen the article. I'm just asking.
How you asking us an article you seen?
Check this out. I want to talk about That's Josh.
Josh.
The one with the Shadow of the Colossus thing.
I do hear echo. Somebody is echoing. I hear that shit.
I feel like it's me.
No, it might be me.
But I don't know why I'm echoing though.
I don't hear it though. I don't hear it.
I don't hear echo either, but
hold on. It might be me. Now that I think about it. Hold on, let me see now. No?
Not me.
I still hear the echo.
I know what I'm saying. It's not me. That's what I'm saying. I fixed what I thought it was. It's all right, nigga. Hey, deal with the echo, fuck niggas. The fuck?
Nah. Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah, no. That shit fine. But Josh,
we ain't echoing and we just booming, all right?
Was you the one that was talking about Red Dead Redemption that time? You was like, it make you feel like you got a stigmatism or some shit like that?
Is he in here?
I could have sworn somebody just called him.
No, that was Tay.
Oh yeah,
that was me.
Mind. All right,
that was me to say that.
I've been trying to talk to this nigga for the last 3 days and never been able to get into a hangout with him. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, he was here earlier, but he had to go.
Yeah. He probably knew you were coming.
Guys, let's remnant.
Hey, so because we making this show, this is only a CRUMBSIDE review of the show. So I got 2 more questions. One, I know I already talked about how big God of War was for you, but how big do you think it was for Sony and the industry and the first party games? I mean, not the first party games, the single player games.
Bruh, they couldn't in good conscience not give that to God of War, bruh.
It would have been obvious.
It'd have been
whoever turned off their mic, that just did it.
That was it. It was money. He had his shit went out on his ass. He coming back though.
You got doubles.
Yeah, but no. I think them giving God of War Game of the Year as they should have saved that show. I think they would have lost way more viewers than they already lost making this shit commercialized as it is. If they would gave all that shit to Red Dead, it'd have been like, man, I ain't watching this atrocity. Oh fuck, nigga.
Yeah, this shit would have been really great.
What the fuck is that? Like you can't just not give God of War Game of the Year when it's so much. What the fuck? We playing Grand Theft Auto Horses, Cowboy Simulator, nigga. Like,
well, let's be honest. On a technical level,
for cattle cards.
On a technical level, they came out and did something that no other game was doing, dog. They had a game that had 0 cutscenes, looked magnificent. I'm talking about the scale of that game was fucking amazing. The shit that was in the background, and the freaking world snake, amazing. The combat, amazing. You can't say that for Red Dead Redemption. People didn't even understand why I said Red Dead Redemption should not have won that award.
Bro, that combat is cooked crack, cuz.
Yo,
you don't understand. You know how dope God of War is? All right, I'm gonna break this down to y'all. I don't know if y'all ever tried this move, right? So check this out, right? The combat in that game is so free, right? That I can actually hit an enemy up in the air with my axe, and then while he's in midair, I throw the axe at him. The axe is stuck in this motherfucker's body. I pull out the blades and hit him with it. Do you feel me? Like, and that's all within 3 seconds.
Hey.
Like, come
on, man. When that game first came out, that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of.
You know what, bro? I'm looking at this shit. No, I'm looking at this shit all year, bro. Like, if they wouldn't have got the Game of the Year, it would have end. The year would have ended on a sour note. This whole year has been a 10 out of 10 for Sony, bro. A fucking 10 out. They own this whole generation, but this year it's like they let their nuts hang this year, and they deserve that shit 100% bro. I can't do nothing but applaud them on that, but like Sony just killed it. They killed it, bro. But
you know what?
Takashi 6ix9ine it. I let my next hand.
No. Sony not snitching on nobody, nigga. You tripping?
Let my spark face on that thing. We gotta go old school, bro.
I say this, nigga. God of War did something that rarely happens in games, and that's changed people's narrative in their home. Because I don't know 6 niggas who done played this game and don't walk around calling people boy after playing that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say boy, and automatically you're gonna think of God of War. I can go outside and say boy.
They even did it.
Everybody like, we're playing God of War. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Red Dead didn't have nothing like that.
No. But here's the thing. On the flip side,
my shit to me, I just cock my head and be like, "You are not ready." Motherfucker, I said that for a whole fucking month, motherfucker. They just look at me, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, my son the same age, bro. I say that, man, I swear to God, I treated him, he'd be mad the motherfucker at me, bro. I treated his ass like that little dude all fucking year, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that game, hey, man, all I can say is that game, like, to me right now, and I might be crazy, but I put that in my top 3 best game ever, bro. For me. Personally, top 3.
I know. I only played God of War, and even right now, I said to people, "Don't be sorry, be better."
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, real shit.
And I only played a little bit.
Hey, don't you feel that trigger you every time you hear somebody say sorry to you? Don't that shit trigger you? Like,
yeah.
Don't be sorry.
Don't
No,
be
but I
sorry,
mean,
be better.
on the flip side, though, all right. So let's put things into perspective, right? So for God of War, you give it all of that, right? Like you didn't. I didn't run into like any bugs, glitches, no like weird shit happening.
Right.
I didn't run into
Nathan.
any of that. Now, on the flip side, with Red Dead, while Red Dead, the scope of Red Dead is freaking huge, dog. The map is huge. The world is big. The world is alive, right? I give it that shit, right? But when have we not seen that? We seen that in The Witcher, right? We seen that in multiple.
First,
Huh?
hold on.
Red Dead
I'm gonna let you finish, sec, but I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't remember Horizon having those kind of issues like that.
No. I ain't even get to Horizon. I just didn't want to put another Sony game in the mix with that. I just wanted to go outside of the realm because every time you had this conversation, people think that it's a Sony versus Xbox thing. It's not a Sony versus Xbox thing. It's a game versus game thing.
Yes, sir.
It's a game versus game thing because no matter where that game would have been, even if it would have been on the Xbox, I would have still felt the exact same way. Like, damn, that game had that fucking impact. I've never been at work thinking to myself, damn, I want to get home and play this fucking game. I got to get back to this game.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that way with Red Dead. With Red Dead, I was like, damn, I can't wait for this shit to be over, dog. I can't wait for this shit to be done. I don't want to fucking ride horses no more. I don't want to brush horses no more. I don't want to do a whole bunch of pointless ass escort missions and shit like that. That game was not phenomenal in any stretch of the imagination.
Besides looks,
it wasn't.
Besides looks, that's about it.
It was pretty. It was not. Like,
yeah, it was pretty. That was it.
No. See, my thing is, I've seen better. I've seen better, dog. So when I see Red Dead, I don't see something that looks super spectacular or ultra magnificent because I'm used to seeing that or better.
Bro, best looking open world game thus far, still, because I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. If you really go and look at Horizon, no, that shit look better than it, but it's smaller than fucking. Look, the way I look at Red Dead, the way I look at Red Dead, the reason why I give it as much props as I do is because love and care went into making that game. You can tell that they made that game with care, with passion. They wanted to make it as good as possible. They didn't take no shortcuts.
And all they had to do was make it fun. And they failed to do that.
But that's what I'm saying. They fucked up. They fucked up by trying to make shit like life. And life isn't fun. We play games to leave life, not to live life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Brad, say it again. God damn.
That's what they fucked up at. They tried to make us do chores. I don't want to do that shit.
He hit the nail on the head.
Bruh, I keep telling motherfuckers, look, I've never in my life had played a good game and it was not fun to play. That's fucking impossible. It's a good game. I asked the motherfucker, is it fun? It's a good game. Okay, that's it. That's all the motherfucker can say. It's a good game. Are you having fun playing that game?
Think about it like this. Think about
you like feeding chickens and milking cows?
Nigga, what's more fun? What's more fun, nigga? Killing cowboys or killing gods? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying. I'm just throw that out there. Nigga. I'm just saying. Damn boy. I'm just saying.
But when the problems from your previous game roll into this game, that's a problem, dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a fucking problem. Every problem that was present in GTA was present in fucking Red Dead Redemption. Minus cars, my nigga. You didn't have cars, so the wonky ass driving wasn't in this game. But then you got the horses, like, bruh, it's so much
wonky as shit.
Look, but here's the thing, right? Like, I love Rockstar as a development team, so let's not get that shit twisted. I think Rockstar is an amazing developer. I think in Red Dead Redemption, they had a lot of great backdrops, right? They had a lot of great sceneries, a lot of great moments. The transitions from night to day, sometimes that shit was off, at least on the PlayStation. I don't know about on the Xbox, but the transitions was off. Nigga, it'll be light, and then all of a sudden it'll just be dark, nigga. Like, they didn't no
I actually appreciate the little things. I actually appreciate the little things in Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I don't like none of the stuff people say they like about Red Dead. I actually like stuff that no one ever talks about. I like the little things. I like
fishing.
Animals. Yeah, I like animals that, you know what I'm saying, feel like real animals. When you shoot the motherfucker, it like twitch, it runs away, and then it keels over. Like that, the little things like that I appreciate.
Yeah,
I don't have no fun milking cows and feeding chickens, cuz.
No, they did. Like I said, they put too much. They put too much into shit. They could have put all that work into making the combat better.
But that's what I was
saying.
Big money, big money, right? Imagine this, and I've been saying this for weeks now, right? Imagine this: Red Dead Redemption, the exact same thing, right? The only thing you do is you change it from Wild West into space, and all of a sudden it seemed cool as fuck. Instead of petting a motherfucking horse, you wiping a fucking spaceship. It's different. Like, I don't want to fucking pet a horse, cuz. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
hey, just ride it in the water, nigga. Damn, nigga. Just ride it in the water, nigga.
And y'all think it's the time I don't know if any one of y'all has tried to do this yet, but in Red Dead, if you like riding around, you see like a bunch of horses, just like wild horses, you can actually tame one, and that's what I thought was dope. Like the little things, you have to tame a horse, right? You got to walk up to it slow and talk it down and shit, and then slowly get on the motherfucking horse. That was dope, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was dope, but this motherfucker trip over anything and die. What kind of shit is this? And trip over a fucking pebble and die. A motherfucking horse.
Have any of y'all ever rode a horse before? Any of y'all ever rode a horse before?
No. I'm black in the hood, cause I'm not riding animals.
No, we got a lot of ranches down here in Florida, so we used to
never
go
rode a horse, but I got a couple of stallions.
I live in a city where the biggest horse race go down, cause Churchill Downs. So yeah.
We used to go on mad field trips, right? Where we used to go horseback riding and shit like that, right? Horses are not retarded like they are in Red Dead Redemption.
Exactly.
If you were to ride a horse in Red Dead Redemption, you would believe in real life that while you're on the horse would get to a gate and then just run into it, like full force run into it and flip and kill you, dog. Horses aren't dumb like that, dog. When the horse get close to the goddamn gate, they will jump over whatever obstacle is in front of them. Yeah, really. That game makes you think that these horses are around here tripping over rocks, because that's exactly what happens.
Like the horses straight. Peep the nuts game though. You can't tell me that ain't on point.
Yeah, I ain't looking.
All female horses.
Nigga, that's an Xbox. I checked. It's an Xbox exclusive feature, right? That shit right there, my nigga. That's only for
the female horses.
Yeah,
the female horses.
Nah, the female horses is in PlayStation. They don't PlayStation version.
Nah, because I got the Xbox version, and that's all I had.
You're in the wrong spots there, Cortavius.
Hey. Hold on.
Mechanics of Red Dead and God of War, man, they surpassed them. So I don't understand what the fuck is going on with the mechanics in Red Dead. They are
the shooting is laggy.
Yeah, the shooting is kind of fucking clunky.
I don't know what the hell that wobble effect is, man. That wasn't in the first game.
Yes, that movement issue. I had that same shit. I was like, yo, what the?
That shit was pissed me off, man.
No, the game was over animated.
But it gets worse. It gets worse. When you get into the online, it gets worse, dog. What online have you ever seen with auto aim, my nigga? Auto aim.
What?
Yes. Now hold on. Now I had a lot of time to sit back and play this game, right? So the shotgun is like a no. Hell no! Don't compare that to Call of Duty.
Hold on, nigga. This is a video game awards review, not fucking ass Red Dead Redemption.
Cannot.
All right, yeah. You're right. Go ahead and move on.
But that's how bad Red Dead is, though, bro. That's how bad Red Dead is.
I mean, look, it is. It has, like I said, it's overly flawed, my nigga. It's overly flawed. Overly flawed. And they showed a goddamn commercial for it, like that shit was just now coming out of some shit. Yeah. I know. It's like I don't know why they showed this shit saying out now. They might as well have God of War having it out now too. Sony didn't spend no money on this shit. Y'all notice that too? Them niggas didn't spend no money on. They didn't give VGAs no money, my nigga. Phil Spencer came up and talked to Cuz. That cost them money, nigga. Nobody who came what it do? They paid him to come there. Him and the Nintendo nigga. No. It was only the nigga with the fucked up teeth, nigga, Sean Layden. That nigga I mean, I was tripping out. I was waiting for something Sony, and Sony usually plays the show. I think Sony is proving points, my nigga. No E3, no PSX, no games, no Game Awards. Everything is boring without us.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Thread, why that motherfucking teeth look like a jigsaw puzzle, bro?
Hey, that nigga bottom teeth, my nigga, like that shit look like he whistle when he just breathes.
No, my girl said the most savage shit about somebody.
That is messed up. Talking about his teeth like that.
Hey, bro, that's my dude, but god damn.
I ain't gonna lie. All three of them niggas look weird up there, bro. I was like,
they did.
All this set of niggas I've ever seen in my life.
I was super nervous. Hey, I honestly thought my gaming life was over when I saw all three of them niggas at the same time.
And they talk all this shit like we and us. Like we and us. Like, what the fuck? Like, whoa, wait a minute.
Your fucking ass isn't making no better because she was like, why they keep saying we and shit and us? Like, oh, this is no. And I'm over here like, God damn it, they finna fuck some shit up bad and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is finna happen now?
Anxiety was getting high.
Hey, y'all know what? What's wrong with them? Them getting together and making a AAA game so everybody, if everybody wants this share alike shit,
who's taking the most money?
Sony.
How does one split right in the middle? How does one split a game?
You're right, Thrash.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Taking the most money because they all gonna have to share the same amount of money equally, right? But then it's gonna be okay if it sells more on my PlayStation. Then I'm helping. Then the Xbox gonna look at it like, damn, I'm paying to help them make more money than us. No. Right.
Let's not start any fucked up trends like that. The reason why we love gaming is because we always had choices. We had the Nintendo, the NES system. We had the Master System. We had the Sega Genesis. We had the SNES. We had the fucking all the little attachments for the Sega Genesis, the Sega Saturn, the fucking Dreamcast, Nintendo 64. We always had choices, dog. Take away those choices, and you what the fuck do you have at that point?
Yeah,
PC software. That's it.
A PC.
A PC. Microsoft. That's where most people are going to play Xbox games going forward in the future. It's going to be on PC and fucking streaming shit.
And Apple shit. Apple, it's more people who own the Apple. I'm telling you, it's more people who own the Apple phone than who own the Xbox. It's gonna be
exactly. Yeah.
Most of them people are gonna be playing on Apple. I guarantee it. Most people.
Those Apple iPhone owners are part of that 2 billion Microsoft's trying to buy.
Yeah, real shit.
Yep, they want a piece of that fucking pie, dude, from their software shit, man, or their services, man.
Again, and if it's on Samsung, it's gonna get even worse.
Microsoft does have a little part of Apple as well, so.
Hey, well, all I know is that Microsoft has left the console game. It's out. They out of that shit.
So
they using us as a gate. We a gateway drug, nigga. They using us to get in contact with everybody else, nigga.
So the Scarlet is essentially just going to be for the hardcore Xbox fucking twats out there, right?
It's gonna be for everybody, but it's just they're not pushing it. I mean, how can you push it and sell it if all its games are going to be available elsewhere? That's the cool part about trying to sell a console. You got to have exclusives. If you don't, you're not going to be successful ever. So it's like, now, what's up?
I'm sorry, hey, but what do you think? Do you think now that with God of War winning Game of the Year, do you think Sony gonna come out with a Game of the Year bundle?
Yep.
Yeah.
They will. They will. Absolutely.
I mean, what would they bundle with God of War or
something like that? Game of the Year, cause.
What would they bundle with God? Because it has no DLC.
I'm about to check the PlayStation Store right now, nigga. I'm gonna see if it say Game of the Year in there.
See a big stamp right there, like a big gold icon.
Have you noticed there's games that's out that has Game of the Year that didn't win Game of the Year? Have you ever noticed that? There's a whole bunch of Game of the Year edition of games that didn't win Game of the Year.
Yo, you remember that shitty ass fucking Arkham City fucking box art when they came out with that Game of the Year edition, dude? All that fucking review scores on the front of the box.
With them winning Game of the Year, is it a good chance for them to hit the 100 million mark before this year is over with?
Probably get more sales on it. I mean, they probably gonna hit that 100 million mark regardless. But it probably
by the next year they're definitely gonna fucking hit it. Yeah,
I'm talking about before this year is out.
Yeah, you know,
no, there's not enough time.
Because they probably gonna come out with a Resident Evil bundle and some shit like that. So that's probably when they gonna move on.
The real question is Nintendo gonna pass Xbox by the end of this year?
Yes.
Not by the end of this year.
Not
by the end of this year. They're probably gonna pass them mid next year. By mid next
year. Probably by mid next year. He right. He right.
Y'all gotta understand.
Where do y'all think Microsoft is at though?
Hold on. Let's do math then. Let's do math.
That's what I'm saying. Look at it now.
Math is foreign to me, so I'm going quiet.
Right now, do we know the numbers for Nintendo? Do we know the numbers for Nintendo?
The last reported numbers was what, 20-something million, and back to June.
That was in June.
Yeah,
so
I'm thinking
they like 22 million somewhere.
That's half a year ago.
That's half a year ago. Pokemon came out, and Smash Brother comes out today, and it's not even Christmas yet.
How much? I don't know, man.
We still haven't heard numbers from Black Friday.
And here's the thing. Y'all have to remember, 36 is at most where Xbox is at.
At most, only 36 million were made and shit, right?
Because here's the thing: 36 million was bought, right? 36 million chips was bought. That doesn't equate to 36 million. Consoles.
To be fair, though, they could order more chips at any time, dog.
Yeah, that was 36 million at the time of that report.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna say 22, around 22 and around 36, right?
Right. 36 at the high end.
Let me check.
So here's the thing, right? If you look at it realistically, 36 amount of chips that they bought, there's no way that that's the amount of consoles they've made. And even if that's the case, they made 36 million out of those chips. That's not how many they sold, because there's Xbox still available in stores everywhere, right?
Well,
then you sell electronics, you should be able to find at least 5 of them.
So the Switch is at
20 million.
22 million and 22.86 million units right now. Yeah, according to the official Nintendo Japanese website.
When was it updated though?
Hey, who was them developers that came out and said the Xbox is right around 29 million?
Oh, no, let me look at what it says.
EA? They always point like a motherfucker. It's 29 million.
I don't think they had no 29. They more than 29, man.
I mean, big money. Think about this, all right? 36 million.
September.
How many? If you go to any store in America right now, I'm not talking about the rest of the world. I'm talking about America. Any electronic stores. How many Xbox do you see on a shelf?
Too many.
And you don't think they equate to like millions and millions of consoles? Like you don't think they equate to millions of consoles? Like any store, you go to a Best Buy, a Walmart, a GameStop, any store that sell electronics like that, like gaming electronics, you would see a fucking shelf full of them motherfuckers. You don't think that's millions of fucking console that hasn't been sold to customers yet? We know for sure, right? For sure that PlayStation have at least we know it's at least like 80 million.
No, they're over that. Well, they reported 87. I think last.
I'm saying at
least. Well, VG charts is showing. VG charts is. I know VG charts is not accurate. I know that already. But I'm just saying. According to this site, like the Switch is 22.7 million on here, and it shows the Xbox at 39.9.
Yeah, man. I can't see
them at 40 million, bro. I can't see them at 40 million right now.
PS4 is at 86.1.
I can see it at 33, between 33. 34 million. I don't see it at no 29. I can see it in the 30 somewhere.
At the time when EA reported,
God damn, Red Dead.
I agree. When EA reported that, when they did, that was months ago. At 29, I believe it.
Ooh,
I believe it.
That's nasty.
36 million.
What you looking at?
Yo, okay, so
are those numbers not accurate? We know for sure those are real numbers, right?
Hold on. When was Black Friday? When was Black Friday?
Don't get too far.
Black Friday was
the 22nd.
Okay, so I'm looking at the weekly hardware charts for the 17th of November, right? The Switch itself for that week alone was 626,000 fucking units within that week. The PS4, 533.999 thousand units during that global week, and the Xbox, 197 grand. Or 197K, sorry.
God damn. It's doing phenomenal. By the way, it's doing phenomenal, nigga. But still,
that's just the week of November. The 17th of November week, man. That's fucking disgustingly good, man.
Dude, holiday season is when companies like Sony and everyone who sell products like that make like damn near half of their profit. just from the fucking holiday weekend, like holiday season alone, cuz.
Yeah.
Like their average sales amount for the rest of the year equates to about the same amount as their holiday season.
I don't know.
I thought. Hold on. I thought people said that the Xbox version of Red Dead Redemption was going to be like a hot seller this holiday, or like for the first week of the launch, right?
These niggas think
the way they were talking about the X, right? The X version being like so fucking much better. Blah blah blah.
That's Digital Foundry bullshit, my nigga. Like them niggas,
yeah, right. I'm looking at the day one numbers. I'm looking at the day one numbers, right? This was updated on the 27th of October, man. The PS4 version of RDR2 was at fucking 4.6 million. The Xbox One version is only at 1.6 million. What happened there? What happened, Xbox?
It'd be a good argument, man. You see that one guy for Digital Foundry and Thrash talk about some shit.
I'll go off.
Yo, I'm surprised he ain't did a video like that.
Hey, ideas are coming, huh? That is a good ass idea for me to just have an interview with this nigga.
Yeah, that Switch is fucking selling like fucking fire, dude. God damn.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm seeing
that's gonna be my reply to that comment from now on.
Hold on, fuck niggas. Stay on the topic. Damn, y'all always round table and shit.
Sorry.
Always round table and shit.
It's a habit, dude.
Can you blame us?
Yeah.
All right, okay, the Game Award. What else we gonna do on the Game Award?
Nah, like that, Eden. From now on, that's how it's going down. X gonna give it to you. Tell X I don't want it. Right?
X can keep it.
Take it back because I don't want it.
The Video Game Awards managed to fucking get their goddamn fucking promo in for fucking Warframe this year.
Yeah, but I think they hurt themselves more than anything, man. It became too commercialized. I would rather have the Switch version. Guy. I'd rather have the shaving guy than all those commercials that they had, dog.
Out of all the Video Game Awards, where do you rank this, y'all? Where do y'all rank this?
To me, it's last place. Easy. What did they show? What did they show?
Cranky Kong? I thought the Cranky Kong was all time worst. The Cranky Kong.
No. That one was fucking undeniably, factually fucking terrible.
When was that one? When was that?
That was like what, like 20? Was that? Wasn't that like 2013 or something like that?
2013
or 2012 or something like that. It was a couple years back, man.
Oh, I wasn't watching it back then. I wouldn't. No, I was just gaming.
The fuck? Shit.
I wasn't watching it.
You did yourself an actual fucking favor. Trust me. The Game Awards back then were fucking atrocious, dude.
Do you think it helps gaming with this show? Do y'all think it helps or hurt gaming?
It hurt. No. Well,
it kind of helps in a way.
Gonna go out and buy more products.
I don't think it helped anything. I think that we saw another show 2 in a row that didn't need to be a show. This could have been a fucking commercial.
This show was a commercial.
It was a commercial, just like Xbox XO. It was just like Xbox XO, except everybody was invited. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
You know what, Thrash? I would agree with you, but I'm just so scared that if we let go of these shows, like many more shows gonna start just being irrelevant. And
actually, before these shows, you had various public.
Well, remember the Game Awards was never a thing back then.
Game Pro did it.
Hold on. What'd you say, Tron? All these niggas and cut you off. Go ahead, girl. I heard you. Go ahead. What was you saying?
Oh no, I was disagreeing.
Y'all niggas scared her. Again.
My nigga, she was agreeing, my nigga.
I just
man, that just really makes me scared for like future shit, E3 and like this shit. I'd be happy when these shows come on for real, man. I know this was a terrible show, but I'd be happy when I hear these game shows come on, man.
Let's just say that this is like the last award show. I think what will happen, we'll just go back to how it used to be. Back in the day when EGM and GamePro and other publications did their own Game of the Year. It just won't be standardized.
Sony abandoned ship. That's what they did. They abandoned ship, my nigga. And they're saving all type of money for some reason. But they're not paying nobody on to people's shows. They're not throwing their own shows. For some reason, they saving all types of money. And it's like, y'all niggas is going to be happy when y'all see us. I don't know. Or maybe it might be bad. I don't know, my nigga. But the most alarming shit I get from this shit is that Sony is not participating like they used to no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just really not. Even last E3 was all games that you've seen before, my nigga. If you look,
only show Last of Us 2 so many times.
Yeah, you can only show Spider-Man and God of War so many fucking times. I mean, god damn. But they're not even having a PSX. They're not going to E3. What are they doing? They got to be planning something.
Sony is getting out of the gaming business.
Nah, I don't think.
They're going back to electronics.
Say something like that.
Hey, so you know I'm joking, right? But it'd be funny if that shit did happen. I'd be mad as fuck.
It would. I'll be
motherfucker like,
Motherfuckers would go fucking berserk, dude. If they
Exactly.
actually saw
We're
something
going to
like
go
that.
back to selling music players, DVD players, TVs.
Yo, they bring back the Walkman, man. I might be all right with that.
Oh, the Walkman was good though. I remember having the Walkman.
The CD player, the CD Walkman, dude, was fucking terrible. Like, even with the anti-skip, never fucking actually. No, still skip my shit.
What'd you say, Thrash? What were you saying, Thrash?
No, I was just gonna say, hold on. We got one of the biggest crowds we ever had. This is actually the second volume of the CRUMBSIDE review, to where we review shit. You know, just on the fly. We call it the CRUMBSIDE review. My nigga, this ain't really our show.
No, I'm talking about how many people.
We had 79 total. That was the highest we ever had, I think, since.
Damn.
No, actually, it was 100 something last time.
Was it?
Yeah, you guys didn't pay attention.
I don't. Fuck these niggas. Hit the like button, 24 ass niggas.
Somebody even hit the down button. Somebody hit the thumbs down.
No. That was a homie. He hit that shit right when he got up in here. Hit that like once, nigga. 25 bitches. We've been giving out bomb ass shit. Fuck y'all. Christmas coming up, nigga. I need to see.
I think it was when your giveaways.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Liking the giveaways.
I'm glad I muted Twitter, cause shout out to fucking J-Dub. This man is C-walking.
Oh no, I know he is. He told me he was, nigga. Trust me.
Yeah,
nigga. But yeah, nigga. Let's get ready to close this shit. But we got to give it's a review, so we got to give our review scores. You know what I'm saying? 1 through 10, none of the IGN shit. Not 7.82. Fuck that. 1 through 10, regular format, nigga. And then your best things. We already said your best and worst. So just give your numbers on that shit, my nigga. So nigga, Vera Tron, what you give this shit total and why?
I was only there like an hour and 45 minutes, but so far I saw was probably around a 7 or 8.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was hot.
It's hot. It's on it.
I like that. Hey, hold on.
Deanna, what you doing this weekend? You got low standards. What's up? What you doing later?
Hey, hold on. Shout out to JK, my nigga. I see what you doing over there, you fuck ass nigga. I like that. I like that thumbs down shit too, nigga. But I see you playing with the thumbs down. Good shit, nigga. Get you fuck ass nigga. Go ahead. my bad, nigga. Go ahead. Lightbringer, cut. What you give it, my nigga? Did you watch it even, nigga? Old PC ass face.
I watched maybe like the tail end of it. I was at work. I didn't get home till like it was almost over. I didn't get home till they were showing Smash. So
and then you don't count. Big money. Now, go ahead, big money, my nigga. What you got, nigga? What you got on that shit?
I'm gonna give it a 6. I think it started off with the Nintendo. I think Nintendo stole the show. Like the little shit, it wasn't that much, but I think they stole the show, and I give it a 6.
I think OBJ a fool. A 6 is a fucking thing. A 6 is a fitting number, if you ask me, my nigga. It really is, nigga. It's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Pedro, the Canadian with no bacon? What you give it?
Canadian with fucking fake bacon, you mean?
Yeah, no bacon. I don't got bacon. I got ham.
I give it a 4 because there was 4 announcements for games that I want to play. That's it for me. Fuck the awards, man. I don't care.
I feel you. Good shit. Good shit, little nigga. I mean, a 4. A 4 pasta. Nigga, what you give it, Ian? You quiet ass, beer drinking ass, smoke all my weed ass nigga. What you give it? See? That nigga high. He doesn't come up in here and just have his picture shown and shit. That's it.
You know what? I'll take it back.
Go ahead.
I'll take it back. I'll give it 8 piggies out of 7.
Oh, Tron, you're pushing it, aren't you, Tron?
Jesus. Did you just say I 8 titties?
8 piggies.
No, piggies, not titties. Piggies.
Hey, 8 titties is like an A triple plus, nigga.
That's some next level fucking Total Recall shit right there.
Have you ever been in a room with 8 titties at once, nigga?
Yes.
Yo, I fucking wish I could, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nigga, hey,
Man, I need to get out more, man.
It's magical.
I need to go to a goddamn strip club.
I had 6, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, bitch, big, small, medium. You know what I'm saying? Like I was.
But does VR count though? Fucking trash.
The VR count.
That count.
Oh, goddamn fucking video.
You're damn right, bitch. You're damn right.
Maybe we can get some dick and dildo comments, and then he'll say no homo to that.
What the fuck, dude?
I had to make a video for the action gameplay for my channel.
The first time I met him, he told me a dick joke, bro. I was like, wow.
I mean, this is the same dude who just talked about gay porn in 4K earlier. Now,
Xbox One X has the best 4K gay porn on the fucking planet.
Hey, don't blame.
Whoa, video, bro. I don't think your wife would be too pleased.
Fatal, I'm telling you, when I first got cool with him, he told me a dick and dildo joke. And I was like, what's wrong with him?
First of all, what are we even talking about? Second of all, why do I need to know about dildos and dicks?
No.
That's what I was saying.
Pause.
That nigga video, cause he say dick jokes when he get nervous, cuz. So don't.
Hey, bro.
Oh, my bad, video. Shit, I didn't know that you were open.
Hey man, I remember Andreas always saying, "Oh my God, here go video with another dick joke." I'd be like, "Oh my God, bro."
Here we go. Always talking about dicks and
that shit like police evidence.
Hey,
like police evidence.
Let him get his thing in, bro.
Yeah, I am. But he right. This is a family-friendly podcast, so you know what I'm saying. Let's keep the dick jokes to a medium.
That's right. Get off my dick. Get off my
dude, the last time I came here by surprise, y'all talk about dick holes. So I was like, what the hell? Took over the show. I was like, what the
Dude,
hell?
I just entered the room and motherfuckers start about me and shit.
Losing it.
I mean,
Hey, no, but
video, since you late, nigga, we was about to close, nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Your best game.
No. Your best
game of the show, nigga.
Huh?
What's your best? Did you even watch the show?
No, I was busy.
You were better than you. Nigga, you mean nothing. Sit back and enjoy it, nigga. Killer Tate, what's your score and why, nigga?
I mean, I give that shit a 6. I mean, the only thing that saved the show, like, for me, was Pathless, man. I mean, they didn't really show anything new that was worth.
Now you know why I didn't watch it.
Show me anything worthwhile. So,
man,
that's my story, and I'm sticking.
Man, that's a fucking shitty ass novel I just read.
Go ahead, Draco. Okay, what's your shit?
I agree with Fatal, man. It's a 4. Okay, it's a 4. I mean, am I supposed to be hyped to see Devil May Cry? I've been seeing Devil May Cry. I'm just ready for the motherfucker to come out. You feel me? I like everything they show. Like none of the stuff is like. I'm sorry. Did you watch the shit?
No, I said, are you hyped?
I'm sorry. Did you watch the shit, bitch?
Can I tell you how I felt about it? Because I watched the shit. That's all I'm saying. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know, but here's the thing, man.
Try you a Libra?
Yeah,
that's not like you, bro. That's right.
We got all kinds of exclusive. Not exclusive. We got all kinds of shit. All this shit nonsense. All right, and the games that won the awards that they won did not deserve that shit, except for the final one. But I feel like the reason why they had to do that is if they say anything else other than that shit, it would have been a wrap. I don't think they're gonna be able to.
Wait a minute. So you said you don't think God of War should have won?
No. I said the opposite. That's the only thing that makes sense. Everything else, I'm like, what the fuck? How they win this shit? How they win that shit?
Yeah.
It made no sense for me. Like everyone who won all the other shit, like
stand gun shaking.
Hey, you guys know how how winners are determined, right?
That's it.
I'm scared to hear this answer. I'm scared.
Anyways, as far as the title, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. And it's a lot of hours for no reason.
Yeah, real shit. Real
Because
shit.
How long was that? 3 hours or 2?
It seemed like 2 or 3 hours, but it had like 3 hours. I think it was
Because
3 hours.
here's the main thing about this. At the end of the day, it's a video game award, right? It's supposed to be entertaining. It's unlike other shit. This is an award show. Look at the Grammys. I mean, if you want to take gaming that legitimately and talk about, oh, it has its own game show. All right, then hold it up to the same motherfucking standards. Then,
yeah, real shit. I don't see Muppets at fucking the Oscars and shit. Cause I don't. It's like, why do we have to get?
I'm saying, like, what the fuck are we doing?
Jeff Keighley was happy about it though, man.
I didn't sit down and watch it for an hour.
Yeah, he got a little overexcited. Yeah, we got a Muppet on the show, bro, man. We got a Muppet on the show.
Hey, do you guys know how the winners are determined, right, on that show?
No.
How, nigga? Go, hurry up, how?
Dude, people vote for that shit. Like the gamers vote.
That's a fucking lie, dude.
It was the fucking the press and shit that was voting on that shit. The fake ass journalists shit, nigga.
You would say that.
Yeah, the gamers are only 10% of that vote.
Well, I mean, because Ninja was won the award for a streamer. I mean, of course, that was all.
Fuck that irrelevant motherfucker. That guy always plays fucking Fortnite, dude.
I think they did it like this, cause I think they took gamers' votes and then made that count as one, right? And then they had their judges who each counted as a point as well. So I don't know. I don't care. Red Dead Redemption didn't have the best music. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tron.
I was just saying that whole thing just felt like when I saw him up there, I was like, what the?
Wait, real quick. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I don't know if they still do this or not, but isn't there a category called Gamer Choice Awards?
No.
I don't think so.
They used to have that, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, they changed it to like best student game or something like that, didn't they?
No, they used to have a category where like gamers vote on it, which is weird because if there's a category I remember watching like Game Awards back in the day. And they had that category. So if they had a category back in the day for your choice as far as the gamers is concerned to win, then how does all the other categories gamers choose on it?
No, Royal, I think that the actual show was called the Gamer Choice Awards. I think the whole show was...
No. The Game Awards used to have that award. I'm pretty sure. They actually had
Stand unshaken.
At the end of the day, if that's gone by now. And at the end of the day, these choices are made by who opened the wallet, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get your score, Chris?
Nah, nigga, I get that shit a -23, nigga. Fuck that shit.
Nigga.
Damn, that's well, you guys were in there longer than anybody.
Nigga, God of War, nigga, did what it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give it no props for having God of War win when that shit should have won. It won it the day it came out. What I seen was a whole lot of commercials. These niggas bragged all year about how many motherfucking games they was going to show up there that was brand new world premieres, and they didn't show us shit but DLCs and indies. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be shitting on indies.
Hey, nothing wrong with indies, but don't fucking rub your dick like it's big then. You know what I'm saying? Like, these
they was talking about, like, they showed us No Man's Sky.
Like,
hey,
it was Gamer. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, but I found out it was Gamer Developer Choice Awards.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that shit that's going down. What I think isn't that tomorrow?
Question, man. It's gonna save me a lot of time. How many Xbox games won? I just want to know.
Just one.
One.
Okay, I do Forza win.
Forza wins every year.
How many did PlayStation win?
2.
1.
How many did Nintendo win?
No,
I'm just curious. And Nintendo won 2 as well?
No.
Nintendo didn't win fuck all.
No, I don't think
really.
So, no.
Octopath Traveler didn't win anything.
Nothing really came out.
Nope.
I mean, like Smash Brothers came out. I guarantee you, Smash Brothers would have won some shit, but it came out the same day as the awards. So
Nintendo wasn't even really nominated and shit. It wasn't nominated in nothing.
They were nominated.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
And what? How many?
Mario Tennis was there for sports.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's right. Yeah.
And Little Birdie told me as well that all 3 of the bigwigs got up there together.
Yeah. They was home. Hey, Phil Spencer. Hey, I want my nigga Spencer, cuz was in
I
the
just
middle.
watched that
Phil
shit.
Spencer was in the middle, cuz, and he had his pinky in both these niggas' hands, cuz, like they was holding him by the pinky.
You ready to sing
Seen that shit.
Kumbaya?
Pimp shit.
Hey, that was the most frightening moment of the show in gaming history, nigga. I was like, what the fuck is happening? It was
Because how they were talking, it made it seem like it too.
nigga, it was just like earlier, nigga, when I said I was in the room with those 6 titties, same shit. I was like medium, large, small, medium, large. Like it was just same shit, nigga. Just didn't know what to do. Status, nigga. That shit was scary as fuck. Phil Spencer looked all out of place. He had too much lip gloss on and shit. I be noticing that shit. You notice the nigga lip gloss? That nigga be wearing.
I can't say that because Reggie look out of place 24/7.
He does with them ears.
No, you're gonna understand. Reggie is so out of place. He is neither.
I thought he was Hawaiian.
No, he not even that. That motherfucker is Polynesian and Cambodian. Who the fuck is
Polynesian?
He's Caucasian, same thing as Tiger Woods, you know.
This motherfucker is Polish sausage and
Experiences. Fucking experiences. Polish sausage and bratwurst.
Nigga. Nigga. All I know is,
Are you going to be talking about sausage?
Hey, that nigga was only there to promote Smash Brothers. That's why he was there. He was there to promote Smash Brothers.
Reggie fills a straight up fucking Polish sausage and Cambodian breast milk. That's what
none of them brought games. Come to think of it,
None of them brought.
Hey, y'all know
You said none of them brought games.
Nintendo did. Ultimate Alliance 3, remember?
What they bring?
Ultimate Alliance 3. Who? Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, they did bring that.
Nintendo
That was about it.
Nintendo didn't bring that shit. Marvel brought that shit.
Well, it's on the Switch.
Well, technically, Team Ninja did because Team
Oh, yeah,
Ninja.
that's his lock on the
It wasn't made by a Nintendo first party studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder who did make that though. I wonder who did
Team
make that.
Ninja.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, which
Team Ninja made that.
Ninja's winning right now, cuz.
3?
Oh, Jesus, excuse me.
All I
I
know
don't
is,
remember seeing that. I
now
don't
that I
remember
think
seeing
about
that.
it, now that I think about
Team
it,
Ninja, what's up
nobody
with the
brought shit, guys. That's
Team
the
Ninja
point.
did what?
Oh shit, man! Like
Nobody
that
brought
was the announcement, the Team
What?
Ninja announcement. God damn!
Sure was.
What?
God damn!
No, they said they was going to
Hey,
announce.
I retract my shit, man. I
told
don't want
you.
to give it a 4. I want to give it a 3.
And nigga, I told you, nigga, I'm negative 22. Nigga, negative
No,
So wait.
I take my shit
shit.
back. I
So,
give it a 1.
Team
God damn
Ninja
it.
made Ultimate Alliance 3, right? They the ones that made it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I need to give mine a 4 now.
Hey, who's gonna be playing that? Who's gonna be playing the Devil May Cry tomorrow? Who's playing that?
Bro.
I will.
I'm not.
Not me.
I will.
I'm getting that, bro. I'm getting that, bro.
Hey,
I'm getting
hey,
that, bro. I think that's gonna be a
and the rest of the world will be playing it by Saturday, nigga. Relax.
Oh yeah.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
playing it.
Damn, Jesus.
Dude, it's not like I'm
Especially,
paying for the
especially
motherfucker.
after what they did with Neo. Yeah, bro. Come on,
And
bro.
I can guarantee you on Saturday, as soon as I pick up the controller, I'm still better at it than all of y'all.
Oh, you
Oh,
definitely better than me.
Challenge.
You definitely better than me already.
I'm just saying.
Congratulations, Royal.
What game we talking about?
Hey, low key, I thought that was Tron over there clapping. I'm like, oh shit, really getting her round table legs. Nigga, she
Oh,
got-
that was me, motherfucker.
Get your outros in, nigga. We've been on too. CRUMBSIDE reviews are only supposed to last an hour, nigga. We over here got longer reviews than Angry Joe fuck ass, man.
But this is a special CRUMBSIDE review, though.
Shit.
Hey, since I was late,
It's
I'll
a
do my
special
first.
CRUMBSIDE review.
I'll do mine first.
Yeah, do your shit.
All right. Thanks for watching all the brief time you enjoyed my shit. And anyway, thank you for coming. I'm hung like a pimple. I'm out.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, that's fucking gnarly. You
No
fucking homo, dude.
No homo.
that made me cry.
Hey, when he said thank you for coming, he spelled it C-U-M, guys.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's not cool, guys.
Hey.
The Xbox shit right there for your
You know what I'm
ass.
saying, Vito? Now, when I say I got much love for motherfucker, he say no homo.
Hey, whatever, man.
Go ahead.
I paused so hard. I was back in time, cuz. I paused so hard. I'm back in time. I'm back like.
Yo, I wish I was back in time legit there, fucking Royal. I'm with you, brother.
Hanging like a pimple. That's disgusting.
That is worlds of fucking dude, man.
That's a baby clip.
Don't say no homo. See, that get me wondering, man.
I want to cry.
Motherfucker's got a nipple down there.
I'm right there.
I said it's either something wrong with Vidiot or this guy really like dicks in dildos.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand, cuz where you live at? You in Ohio, right, or Iowa?
No, I live in Tulsa, but I'm from my father's penis.
Yeah, he's from Tulsa.
Idiot.
Trust me, that's normal. That's normal talk.
No homo.
This is normal.
That's normal.
No, I think Vidiot is full on homo.
Exactly. Very homo. Yes, homo.
Y'all gotta understand. Vidiot married and his wife is fine. I don't know how. I don't know if it's like he got that helmet money. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean. Like, I gotta wear a helmet.
You know why I married an Asian?
Yeah. I know why, because they know how to get their green cards the right way. I know.
No.
No.
Dude, I look like a pimple. I'm like fucking John Holmes to an Asian, homie.
Yeah, I hear you. Shot fire, nigga. Shot fire. Get your ass over here.
Oh my god.
Yo. Fucking homo. God damn.
Lightbringer, get your outro in there, nigga. You non-Game Award watching ass nigga. Get your shit in.
This is Lightbringer, aka other fatal non-piggy Canadian fatal, American
Yo,
fatal.
fuck you. I'm glad you taking in, by the way.
That's wrong.
Shut up, Tron. Don't you fucking dare say a damn word, Tron. I don't want to hear nothing out of your mouth, Tron.
This is your resident PC elitist. I'm out.
Yes, sir. Yes, PC. Go ahead, Big Money. Get your outro in there, my nigga.
Hey man, thank y'all for coming out, man. Like always, make sure y'all check out everybody's content. I can't believe that y'all fucking with us at some 2:30. It's 2:30 in the morning over this bitch, man.
No,
God
2 o'clock,
damn,
man.
I got work to go to. I got a girlfriend to call and shit. Like, goddamn.
Hey man, thank y'all like always, man. I got mad love for these dudes. I got mad love for y'all. Hey, I ain't got mad love for Vidiot though. He on that no homo shit, but I don't know what to do with this shit.
He's on the
I'm just saying you.
We see y'all. We coming tomorrow? We gonna even do a show tomorrow? Or today, later on today?
I don't know. We might, nigga. Depending on how niggas is feeling, I guess, in the morning. What's
hey,
up,
man, one, right quick, Drafts. What's wrong with doing the show at 8? You got to do it at 9? Is it like
who
or
doing it now? I do my.
No, I'm talking about out here. It'd be 9 o'clock out here.
Oh no, it's because I'll be at work. I'll be at work. I hop straight off work when I get here. Yeah,
I'll be at work. Yeah, 6 for this motherfucker.
Yeah, 6 for me.
Like an hour before and shit.
Yeah, I got LA traffic to fight and shit, my nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's some serious fighting right there.
Yeah, it is, nigga. For real. That's life or death. That's life or death fighting the way they be driving nowadays.
Yeah.
Battle every day.
That shit worse than Houston traffic.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? That hurts by squealing.
Go ahead.
Damn, squealing.
Go ahead, fatal number 2, nigga. Whichever fatal you are, nigga. You go ahead, fatal.
Canadian.
First of all, thanks to Lightbringer for changing his name to something that's less irrelevant, but whatever. That's fun. That's fine by me. Fucking. Second of all, yo, I'm your boy, Fatal fucking Mephisto, whatever the case would be. Oink, oink, bitch. Let's do thanks for having me on your show. I appreciate it. Blah, fucking blah. Fuck the awards. I'm out.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Dude,
sir.
did you say Fatal fucking Mephisto?
Fatal's is
what? Bitch, I got a goddamn cold. Keep your fucking trap shut, bitch.
He said, shut your cock holster.
Cock holster, man. Yo, isn't that your famous saying there, bitch, when you're playing Red Dead?
That's why he's saying it, nigga. He has dick words for everything and shit. He can go to church.
Oh, God.
It's like, yo, I got my piece in my cock holder.
Go ahead, take. Get your outro in there, nigga.
I appreciate everybody for coming out. I know it's late, but whatever. Make sure y'all check me out Friday. I'll be streaming Ashen for about an hour and a half.
Yes, sir.
And make sure y'all make sure y'all hit up everybody's channel. They always put out good information, good content for y'all to check out. And we'll catch y'all Friday, maybe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Friday, maybe. Huh. Nigga. Go ahead, Flush, nigga. Do your thing, nigga.
It's the Asian Gambit, man. We out.
That nigga know how. That nigga ready to go to work. Go ahead.
Was AKs in there or nothing? He just said,
Nigga, we out.
Oh no. Royal Flush and Draco Rex went to sleep already. It's 2 in the fucking morning. Asian Gambit's the last motherfucker still sleeping.
That's why I said I can't believe my fucking.
Go ahead, the first lady of the round table, man. Go ahead, girl.
First lady. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got that title, sweetie. There you go.
Hey,
First
she.
lady.
Listen to y'all, you guys suck up to her, eh?
Oh yeah. Well, this is Eurotron. Just came in actually a little bit later. Had to make my tea. I'm not feeling good myself.
Aw.
Aww. Nah.
Whoa there, Thrash, bro. Jesus Christ.
But then, I had me home. Some Theraflu. I need some Mucilex. Yeah, Mucilex. Like,
Hey, man, why we the only show on YouTube to get off, bro?
We're the only show that takes fucking 45 minutes to do all our outros.
Exactly.
Hey, why you think it be starting so early and shit? Be trying to hurry up.
Right? Yeah, it's actually a good call. It's a good call.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Come on, y'all, man. I gotta go to bed, man. Come on.
All right, y'all. Hey, peace out, chat room, y'all fuck ass niggas. 32 likes, bitches. 32 likes. So you only 32 of you fuck niggas. It's all good. Hey, shout out to JK, Lay, Eden, nigga, Danny, City Boy, Shadow. I said Danny. You fuck nigga ass nigga. Uncompetitive, of course, nigga. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Didn't that nigga die? I mean, never mind.
I think Senior died.
Hey, I'm Canadian. I'm allowed to laugh.
Hey,
what's the opposite of too soon?
Right
on time, exactly. Because for me, I'm Canadian. I don't give a fuck. Fuck.
I never liked Bush, so
that is fucked up, my nigga. And all y'all niggas, man. Hey, thanks for coming out, nigga, chilling us. Second episode of the CRUMBSIDE review. A new little skit that we be doing for y'all niggas, just to give y'all some variety. Let y'all niggas know what it is. We don't know when we gonna do these. We just do them. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for everybody for coming out, nigga. The Roundtable Squad is in the building once again. Do what you do, squad. Stand up. Oh, shout out to Sick Humor, nigga. Shout out to JD. All the niggas who didn't get the chance to do their outros and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas. Go check out their channel. Check out everybody else's channel in this bitch. We got links in this motherfucking description, all that shit. If you came in late, suck a dick, you bitch ass nigga. If you came in early and you still here, suck a dick, you bitch ass nigga.
God damn, Thrash.